Jens, getting the result we needed in the end, was that a show of patience tonight?
Yeah, I think it is like that in general. It was like that on Saturday, and it was the same today. Big dominance in the game, even more, a lot more tempo and a lot more quality in general in our play today, which we expected on a different surface. I think some of the stuff we did both in first half where the game was a little bit more open, but also in the second half where it was a very close game and a very difficult job to open up the opponent. I think some of the stuff were excellent, what we did. And too many moments at the last 30 where we lacked the last bit of quality in the crosses. But finally it paid off with a moment of class at the end, and then the desperation to really get in the box. I think there were 3 guys on top of each other trying to hit that ball in net, and that's what we want to see. Not just when we're chasing, but when we are trying to create chances. I think the first goal is also a product of our mentality in terms of getting both fullbacks involved on the final third. Not just to stay back and defend, but we want them in there when the ball goes all the way through to the far post, and they need to be there to finish off the chances.
Obviously getting result is the most important thing in competitive matches, but it was quite clear to see you are still having to manage loads and the amount of minutes that players can play. Emmanuel came off at half time, as well as Eli. Is that all part of that process?
Yeah, of course it was tempting to keep them on, because I think both of them did really well, and we could have needed them in the second half to keep the tempo in the team and the quality. But it was planned from the start that they shouldn't play more than 45. They're still early in their preseason, a little bit behind the other guys. So we need to try to see if we can get everyone involved in all the games, and that we need to look after the minutes. If we overload them, then they'll have to rest a week before they can play again. So it's a load management thing, and I think it worked well today with the subs. I think some of the guys who came on at half time also did well, and also at the end, Sots came in and made a difference on the right hand side. I think AP tried his best to be a threat in the box. Had he had a little bit better delivery, I'm pretty sure he would have scored a goal. We got people through, which is really positive, and then we prepare for the next one.
Just going to say the focus needs to turn very quickly towards Stenhousemuir. Can we expect more changes? Are you looking to up the tempo even more now?
No, it's always a question of how high tempo can we play in, but it's not just about speed, it's about control as well, because there were some moments today where we actually tried to play a little bit too fast in terms of what we are capable of, and then we lost control of the ball, or we gave it away too easily, or were a little bit too direct at times, which gives them the ball. They get throw-ins, goal kicks, and then they could spend 30-45 seconds every time, which was to their advantage. So sometimes it's also about just slowing it down a bit, but keep the ball moving and keep moving the ball from side to side, tiring them up, and then open up space from there for them to explode. So it's about finding that perfect balance, and then being able to, when we raise the tempo, to do that at a higher and higher intensity and higher tempo.
Thank you for your time, Jens, and well done.
Thank you.